What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now. I'm Alex, and in this video, we got to talk about potentially some pretty big games showing up on Game Pass, but also, I guess, how they're showing up. So we got a rumor to talk about, and then we kind of have the fallout from it. I'm going to use Windows Central here, and you see the report, Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy is coming to Game Pass in August, and then really what it boils down to is a report from leaker XTOS1S on Xputer indicates that the Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy is coming to Game Pass in August of 24. Windows Central also understands that this is correct, so kind of a backup there, and this will be one of the next Activision published games to join Game Pass following the acquisition. And if you go down a little bit, they say, they can corroborate that it's going to be happening in just a few weeks, really. Also, Tony Hawk 1 and 2 Remake, as well as the Spyro Reignited Trilogy, is also coming very soon, although they cannot confirm if the games will be added in the same month or added in August. And, the article kind of goes on to say, to be honest with you, a lot of the things that I'm about to say, I think, in this video, well, just looking at the Crash thing, right, I very much hope it happens. I think, now that you own Activision Blizzard, there's really no excuse why it can't happen, right? So I think it'll be very good. You get the Insane Trilogy, the thing that brought Crash. We remember we saved the Bandicoot. We all remember that, right? So we would get that back. Spyro being added, that's phenomenal. And Tony Hawk, that would be, any month that these games would be coming out, by the way, pretty good month for Game Pass. Those are just really solid games. And also just the return of these franchises that are now owned, so why not, right? However, as Windows Central says, and as I will say in this video, and I do think there's probably videos actually to back me up. It's not like I'm just trying to copy what they say. I am pretty surprised at the speed that this is going, right? You buy them, and maybe I was gullible, maybe it was just something where instant satisfaction or whatever you want to call it. I thought that we would get a lot of things all at once. I felt like the floodgates would open. Now, you have older games like, was there really ever a chance of the Web of Shadows or Shadow Dimension, right? Was there really a chance, even early on, of getting those things? Probably not. Did I think that it would take Prototype a while to figure itself out? Yes. Did Transformers, I'm a big advocate for specifically Fall and War of Cybertron, right? There's more Transformers games, but I think that was possible, but I didn't expect that day one. But what I did expect kind of early was a lot of the COD games, was Spyro, was Crash, was these new franchises, a lot of them through Activision, that are now owned by you. Put them all out. I really didn't think it would be a drip feed system. And that's what we've gotten, right? Drip here, drip there. You've gotten a few things. It seems like Black Ops 6 is really the first, a domino to fall for Call of Duty in November. The rumor is that they'll do more COD games after that, right? So it has very much been the opposite of what I have thought. I thought that, again, were there games that were long shots and, the licensing situation with Spider-Man. Did I think that was going to get sorted out? Not really. Did I think it was going to take a day for Hasbro to give the okay for Transformers? No. I thought it would take longer. So things like that, I think I had pretty realistic expectations, all things considered. But the things like Crash and Spyro and Tony, these are actually three really good examples, right? These should have been there day one. And I think that a lot of the COD games should have also been there. COD maybe because there's so many of them and, they cannibalize each other, and some of them still have people that play it online. So, if you just drop 8 COD games at once, is that a problem? I guess so. It probably is, But, in terms of the rumor side, I hope it's true. I want it to be true. There's really no reason why it shouldn't be true. That these are franchises that need to be on Game Pass. And I think it should happen right away. And in terms of how they're doing it, it has been because, you've gotten a Diablo of the world, right? That was a little while ago. It's just the way they've handled it is definitely not the way that I would have assumed they would handle it. But, it's up to them to figure it out, and we'll see what happens. It'll be good. It'll be good to see these games through Game Pass. I own Crash. I don't know if I own it physically, but, I have it on PlayStation. I bought it. Spyro, I have it physically. Tony Hawk, I don't. That'd be, I think, a good one through Game Pass for me personally. So I'm excited for these. I will play at least Tony Hawk on Game Pass. I think the other two I probably wouldn't, but it's good to have them. They've reached high numbers regardless of Game Pass, regardless of a subscription service, right? So now that you would have that on top of it, I think those games could do even better. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. Make sure, as always, you're subscribed to the channel, bell icon turned on. I hope to see you all on the next one.